Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about how to start a blog for your business and why you should start a blog for your business and what are the advantages of doing that. So stick around and let's go through that. So what is a blog? A blog is just a space on the internet. It's just a web page or a website where you can post articles about anything. It's about anything. It can be something related to your own interest. It can be something related to somebody else's interest, or it's just a place for you to talk about something for your business. And when you put that in the context of your business, a blog is a section on your website where you talk about specific things related to your products, but you can also talk about things that your customers are interested in, but it's not connected really to your business or your products. So that's the idea. You can use it to talk about anything. The most of what we recommend that you blog about is something that your customers are interested, because it's just a way to attract more customers. So why start a blog for your business? And the idea is to start a blog for your business because it will elevate your business. It will have more credibility in the eyes of the customers, because you are creating a blog, you are writing about something for which you are an expert on. So let's say that you have a bakery and then you start a blog about recipes for cookies, for example. And you start blogging about that, writing articles about that. Then if somebody finds you on the internet and they see those recipes and they try it out, for example, then they're gonna find out that it's really good, that maybe the recipes are really good, they like it. And if those recipes are good, maybe you are a very good cooker. And if you have a business doing cookies, that person probably is going to go to your business to try out the cookies. So that's the power of blogging. So let's do another example here. And let's say that you are very good at video editing. So you do video editing for YouTubers, for example. Then you can start blogging about video editing and tips about video editing, or how to do something like in a video. Let's say, well, how do I put text on my video? Then you can write a blog showing people how they can put a text on their video. So when somebody searches online about that specific topic, how to put text on a video, they might find your blog, maybe in Google, your article, they click on that article, they read it, but they will actually know about you, and they will actually now know that you are an expert on video editing. And that if you put an ad maybe or something in that blog about yourself, then maybe you can sell your services. The other benefit is that it is really low cost to put a blog. So it's very easy and low cost. You can use software like Wix, Squarespace, Webflow. All of those platforms already include some modules to start blogging. And it's basically included for free when you pay for that website. So if you pay for the website, the blog module is already included. So that's fantastic. The other benefit is that when you are blogging, you are creating a relationship with those customers, with your readers, right? Because you are blogging, let's say every week you're posting new articles, people are reading your articles every week, they get to know you, and you are actually building a relationship with them. The other benefit is that you own the content in that blog. So what you put in there is actually yours. You can control the branding, the colors, the ads, anything that you put in there, your own messaging. You have control of that content because that blog is yours, that website is yours. So that's one of the great benefits of having a blog. So in a detailed manner, the biggest benefit is to promote your knowledge. You're an expert about something, like we said, you know about a specific topic, then go ahead and start blogging about it. That will build that confidence with your potential customers, and it will build that relationship with them. The second biggest benefit, as we said, is the branding. You have control of the colors, you have control of the messaging. You are able to put specific ads in the blog post about your services. You can ask those customers maybe to subscribe to its newsletter, because you have access to the content. The content is yours. Nobody else is controlling that. You have full control of those branding elements on the blog post. So there's no other benefit bigger than that. You can use your blog to share elements about your business. So you can share, for example, what you are currently doing. What did you accomplish this week, for example? It's a way to be transparent with your customers. Did you launch a new product? Put it in your blog that you are launching a new product. Maybe do a blog post around what you are actually accomplished this week. What did you do, where your business is, like we grew by this amount, or we got this customer now. It's a way to share what's going on with your business, so people and potential customers know that your business really exists, that it's alive, that things are going on, and that you are transparent about those things that are going on with your business, so they build a better rapport with your company. The other big benefit is that your blog posts are gonna show up in Google search. So when people are searching for something, maybe your blog post can show up there. So be sure to include keywords, specific keywords that people might be using to do search, included in your blog post, so they show up in Google. Then when they show up in Google, it's just a way to get more traffic to your website. Think about it. It's actually free traffic. You don't have to pay for it. Your blog post might show up there in Google because people are searching for how to a specific recipe for a cookie, or maybe they are searching about how to put text on a video. So you show up there, they come, they click to your website, and now they can read more about it, and then they can know about you. So now let's talk about how you can actually create a blog. There's a bunch of platforms out there. There's multiple ways to do that. You have WordPress, Ghost, Wix, Squarespace, Webflow, different platforms. Each one has their own benefits. And let's start now with Ghost. So Ghost is very popular for blogging. And if you are going to dedicate that website just for blogging, then I would recommend that you go with Ghost. Ghost was just created for as a blogging platform, as a competitor of WordPress, which is also a blogging platform. But Ghost is very simple to use. Like, it's very user friendly. You can launch that blogging website in just a few minutes. But keep in mind, if you are just to be focused on blogging, then I would recommend that you just create a Ghost website. But because you are in a business, you're probably going to also need a business website. And when I say a business website, let's say bakery.com or a videoeditor.com, or something specific to your business. And if this is the case, then you're gonna need something more flexible and more powerful. And that's where I recommend that you actually go with Squarespace. Squarespace is very simple to use. You can create your business website just by clicking around and dragging things. But in Squarespace, you have a blogging module already included in the price that you pay. So you can add a section to your website just for blogging, and in there you can start adding your blog posts. Then you have both things in one platform. You have your business website on one place, and then you have your blogging also there, all integrated. There's nothing better than that. So I actually created a video on how to build a website where I show you how to create a Squarespace website and a blog in just a few minutes. So it's gonna show up over here. Be sure to check it out, and it will guide you step by step on how to create that Squarespace website. So for editing, there are multiple tools out there that you can use for editing. So the one that we use is Grammarly, and Grammarly actually goes through our blog and it will highlight not only typos but also grammar errors. If something doesn't sound right, Grammarly will actually help you out. So that's what we're actually using for editing. And in the past, we used to hire editors to go through our blog posts, but now we are just using Grammarly. It works really good. It's really weird, and the price is very good and very convenient. So I would suggest that you use Grammarly also for editing your blog posts. The next thing that I would recommend is to have a calendar, a content calendar. With a content calendar, you have a plan of what will be your next blog post. So what you're gonna be posting in the next few weeks, in the next few months. This will help you out if you don't have an idea. So let's say you don't know what to write about, then you can go to your content calendar and figure out if there's something that you have mentioned before that you want to try something new. It's to don't have that moment where I don't know what to write about. And something that really works for us is that every time that we have an idea, anywhere, we just can write it down somewhere. I usually use my phone, and I have a note app in my phone, and every time that I have an idea for a blog post, I just write it there in my note. Then weekly, I go through those notes and then put it in the content calendar and then schedule those ideas in the future. So every time that I publish a new blog post, then I know what I'm going to be writing about next week. And then I can start working on that really easy. So the next thing that I would recommend is to have an idea storage, like I already said. So an idea storage is what you're going to be writing about. And this is the hardest part of having a blog, right? Because sometimes you think that you're running out of ideas, and there's really a lot to write about in a blog. So you can go and reach out to your customers and see what they are interested in. It doesn't have to be related to your business. It can be anything. So for example, if you have a bakery and you're selling cookies, for example, Well, maybe your customers are also interested in cakes. So even though you only sell cookies, you can write about cakes, because if they are searching for something about cakes, then they can find out about cookies too. And that's something that you can do. Also write about, of course, about your products. That's something that you really need to talk about. Related products also, you can talk about those. You can also find out where your customers congregate. What do they see? So they go to YouTube, do they see Netflix, do they see specific forums? Then you can try and talk about those specific areas in your blog post, like the latest cooking show in Netflix, for example, or latest cooking or latest bakery YouTube channel that came out, and then you can blog about that. So people that are interested in those, then you can write about that. Or simply, if you don't have an idea, then just blog about your journey. Our company grew this month, or our company won this customer, or we just launched a new type of cookie, or we launched this new type of service. Blog about your company, what you did, what's going on. That's something that is really easy to get off, and then you can write about that.